Tonight's all about one-pot dishes that finish in the oven. Some people call this hot dish. I've always called it a casserole. It doesn't matter. It's delicious either way, and it's the same thing. Plus, they freeze well, so they make wonderful leftovers. Normally, they're made with oopy-goopy sauces that come from a can. We are gonna throw that out the window and make our own. It's really simple. There's some big French words, but you can handle it. And we're gonna strategically throw in frozen vegetables. Let's get hot dishing in the casserole kitchen. Life can be a struggle, but a good meal doesn't have to be. We can make creative, nutritious, and inventive dishes that won't break the bank. Welcome to Struggle Meals. We are starting with a tater tot hot dish. I love tater tots, you love tater tots, we all love tater tots. I thought we'd add a little more protein and make it even more scrumptious by putting a chicken pot pie underneath. Very simply, we start with a little bit of oil on the chicken, some salt, and a little bit of pepper. I'm using chicken thighs here. They're really, really affordable. They're dark meat, which holds their juiciness much better than white meat. Okay, into the oven. And now it's time to build the base of the chicken pot pie. And the base is our aromatic allium vegetables that we love so much, garlic and onion. 3 packets of butter. Go in with our garlic. Nice and low here. Want to keep everything fresh. Not looking really for brown, looking for translucent. Here comes some onion. Already I smell the garlic cooking in the butter, and it is glorious. All right, we've got thyme here. I just pull it the opposite way here, and it all just comes right off. Very nice. Okay, thyme is in. Everything's starting to become translucent, which is good. Let's give it a little salt love. Let's give it a little peppy love. Now we're gonna make a roux, R-O-U-X. Really weird spelling, but that's what the French do. This is why we love using a canned thing of creamed stuff, because essentially, it's a roux. Equal parts flour and some kind of fat. We used butter. And it's amazing what flour can do. It's such a magical ingredient. It can make stuff creamy, and it can give you that velvety mouthfeel that is particularly good in a hot dish. Now we're gonna turn it into a velouté, which is a roux with stock on top of it. And you get this creamy, delicious broth thing. Here's some stock that I made. Box stock works fine in a pinch. But the full cycle of food cooking should yield you free stock in the form of bones of leftover meats that you've eaten, or vegetables. Now, another wonderful, saucy, creamy, delicious thing I love is a bechamel, and that's a roux with milk. So what we have here is both a bechamel and a velouté. It's very complicated. No, it isn't. So I'm just gonna go a little bit at a time here because I really wanna keep this consistency. I don't want it to break apart. And I'm also gonna throw in a bouillon cube for added flavor. That milk is incorporating in nicely. Let's go. I am feeling so French right now. And the irony, of course, is that the French, with their fantastic gastronomy, would probably frown upon our hot dish. But I think that they should be honored that their sauces have made way into American homes across the country. So as this lowers and continues to cook down, we are getting canned cream of chicken uncanned. Ooh! That could be like a reality TV show. Canned chicken, uncanned. Here is our cooked and fully cooled chicken thighs that came together in no time at all. I'm just gonna go in with my fingers and start shredding them. There is a byproduct, of course, of doing this, and the byproduct is bones. You should save them, and that is how you get your stock, which we just used. Do you see the cycle here? Keeping an eye on our creamy, delicious sauce over here. As I'm doing this, you see what's happening? I'm looking in both places at once. The beauty of dark meat is juicy plus juicy equals extra juicy. Here I've got some peas and carrots frozen. I'm a huge fan of the frozen peas. Their window of seasonality is so, so tiny, and the frozen ones are always picked, and that delicious flavor and vitality is locked in the freezer. It's one of those ingredients where often the frozen is better than the fresh. Now we're also gonna add some pearl onions. The real advantage of using the frozen ones is they're all pre-peeled. Usually I cook pearl onions when I feel like peeling 1,000 of something. So I think the frozen ones are the way to go there because it's gonna save a ton of time. Plus, they give you that nice little acidic cut through the richness that we've created here. And now we'll come in with our chicken. A little bit of heat love here so that the juicy plus the juicy can get to know each other a little bit faster. Just bring in the sides, fold it on top. So before you top this with tater tots, I definitely recommend tasting it. One, it should be delicious. But two, this is your opportunity to season it. It is creamy, it is absolutely delicious, and it is extremely comforting. Okay, start putting these around the outside. I'm pretty sure that every single American grew up with these. They are the ultimate expression of a French fry. I'd like to call them an American fry. In fact, that's what I'm calling these from now on, American fries. All right. Keep in mind that our pot pie is completely cooked, so it's all about the tater tots on top. So this is gonna go into the oven until they're golden and crispy. Yes! First of all, there are smells of tater tot, and tater tot smells are delicious, or as we're now calling them, American French fries. All right. That's looking pretty beautiful. I definitely need some more American French fry nuggets. This is delicious. $1.37 hot dish. And we freshened it up by making our own creamy sauces, and yet it's still quick and easy because we still used some frozen stuff. It's not a lot of work in the kitchen. I think that this is a classic for centuries to come.